To politics now, as President Biden prepares for a State of the Union address on Tuesday, and the Democratic Party officially moves the first voting of the 2024 primary season from Iowa to South Carolina. ABC's Political Director Rick Klein joins us now from Washington. Rick, good morning. So great to have you as always. Let's start with that 2024 primary lineup change. South Carolina now will go first instead of Iowa. What's the significance of this?
Yeah, Janae, for decades, we've seen Iowa and New Hampshire kick off the primary process. On the Democratic side, neither of those states might be part of the next round. Iowa taken out of the system entirely after their debacle 4 years ago. And in New Hampshire, they're being put into an almost impossible position where they may not be able to comply with these Democratic rules because of their state law. The upshot is South Carolina will go first, and two additional big diverse states, Georgia and Michigan, will have an outsized role in the process. But bottom line, Janae, is if there is a competitive Democratic primary, and that still is a big if given Biden's pending announcements, we could see uncharted territory across the board.
Well, we certainly remember how crucial South Carolina was for him, Rick. Turning to the State of the Union now, accomplishments that the administration will point out. The president will likely tout the jobs report as proof of a healthy economy. What else do you think that we can expect him to hit on?
Yeah, look at this as sort of a soft launch for the Biden re-election campaign, and it comes at a politically perilous moment for the president. On national affairs, obviously, the tensions with China, with Russia are areas where he's going to call for the country to come together. And yes, the economy is the big one, and the case that he's going to try to make is that things are getting better for Americans and that they will continue to feel it based on the accomplishments of the last couple of years. But this is a politically perilous moment for President Biden to make a case like that.
That is exactly what I want to ask you about now, Rick. The new ABC News Washington Post poll out this morning. It was done obviously before Friday's jobs report, but as far as the economy is concerned, it doesn't look great for the president.
Yeah, really startling numbers. More than 4 in 10 Americans telling us that they're actually in a worse position financially than they were when President Biden took office. That's a record over decades of us asking questions like this in the poll. And it feeds right into an approval rating for President Biden that is significantly underwater. You see the numbers there. Really, really tough for a president at the midpoint of a presidency to have a 53% disapproval. And in fact, a clear majority of Democrats are even saying outright they don't want to see him run for election again. And Janae, just a kind of sign of the times here, we asked people how they'd feel if either Trump or Biden were reelected, and you see about a third of the country say they would have an angry reaction to either of them. The number is a little bit worse in the case of Donald Trump.
Oh, incredible to see how close those numbers are. Rick, thank you so much. And ABC News will have full live coverage of the State of the Union, led by David Muir and the Powerhouse political team, including, of course, Rick Klein. That all starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday night, right here on ABC.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.